It's over. Stop. Calm down. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, brothers, please. Please, we didn't have boxing much. Please calm down. Thank you. Please pay respect. Please pay respect to both our fighters. Thank you. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody needs to calm down. Thank you. It's over. Stop. Calm down. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, brothers, please. Please, we didn't have boxing much. Please calm down. Thank you. Please pay respect. Please pay respect to both our fighters. Thank you. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody needs to calm down. Thank you.
Somebody could quote me on that too. Fuck him up, I said. He's gonna fuck him up. You think he'll be calm enough tomorrow night? Tomorrow's gonna be this jump. Do you think that's a sign of calm nervousness? Yes. Absolutely. Try to get in there.
Make sure they let all his fans in. This is the problem right now. This is why this all happened just now. Because the stage wouldn't have got invaded, and he wouldn't have been so ballsy if they would have everybody's people.
What are you saying?
He showed me first. That's not what I'm saying. It's a fact. I got shot first. I got shot first.
Everyone around.
And what the captain's time of the fight? One more thing.
I'm calm. It's fine because we don't, this has nothing to do with tomorrow night. So I'm fine. I'm veteran. I got 34 fights. The only problem that was here is this was close to the weekend. When he said this had remained close to the public, this would have happened. If it was close to the public, it was close to my public. As you can see, all this public is here. This is a typical Golden Boy move. I've dealt with Golden Boy before. They always they had their moves. It's fine. Me and Amir still got to fight tomorrow night, and that's the bottom line. Yeah, like I said, I got 30 pro fights. I've been through this all kinds of times. Big fights. I fought all kind of killers, Like I said, I'm the best fighter Amir's ever fought, and I think the nerves just showed right there, We could have stayed with the garbage talking for the pictures, but he couldn't take it. He had to show it. He can't. The nerves are getting to him. We'll see tomorrow night when the garden lights are on. We'll see how nervous he is.
Paulie, you said on the conference call that the red carpet had been laid out for him, and it's disproportionate to anything he's ever seen when the guy's coming to America for the first time. Do you agree with that?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I can't really compare it to other guys because I didn't fight the other guys that came to America. But he's a typical foreign fighter who's had a lot of hoopla, and he's getting a lot of hoopla coming into the fight. This typical foreign fighters getting better treatment than American fighters. The American media loves to do this. We don't hype off our own fighters at all. Then we allow these foreigners to come here and get all the hype. We got good ass fighters here too. But this kid is rich, famous, and everything before he ever won a world title. Then he was basically handed a world title, still rich and famous. He's got to earn it. He hasn't had to earn it. And a lot of foreign fighters don't earn it. If you notice, a lot of these foreigners don't get beat until they leave their own country because the home comfort, they make sure they win at home. They got to leave home to get beat. Kazaki never left home. Abraham never left home and he got beat when he did. This got cold. He wouldn't have got beat either. Ricky Hatton get beat at home. They make sure they bring the opponents in. If in case they get beat, they rob them. They got to leave to get beat. You know what I mean? So Mikkel Kessler, they got to leave to get beat, and it's a shame because I'm not saying we should do the same thing with our American fighters, but at least treat our American fighters with some dignity instead of giving these guys all that hype that they coming with from there. Because they get enough hype where they come from. They got the easy ride already where they come from. So let them earn it just like the American fighters got to earn it. Because we're taught to make a buck in America as a fighter. All the money's here, but they make it earn it. And frankly, they don't care if you get beat.
Paulie,
Was there
Paulie,
some-
if you guys want to sign something, just sign it over here.
Paulie, was there something said up there in particular that instigated that ruckus, or?
Nah, just typical garbage talking, you know, nothing crazy. I mean, it was just like I told him to shine my belt nice tonight and hold it tight, sleep with it tight, because tomorrow he's gonna be handed over to me. And he said, I'm scared. I said, bro, I was like, you say the same thing to all your opponents. I know you said the same thing to Salita, big boy. It's like, you're a different world. And you know, from there it just kept talking, and he shoved me. From the shove, all hell broke loose. But again, like I was saying in the other interviews, this was all because this was a close to the public weigh-in, yet Golden Boy Promotions made sure all kinds of people got in, you know, and that's why it looks like a pro-con crowd out there. My fans weren't allowed in, my people weren't allowed in, you know. I expected to come here and have a close to the public weigh-in. Instead, I got a close to Paulie Malignaggi fans weigh-in, and that's all employed by Golden Boy. It's typical Golden Boy stuff. They've done shit like this before to me. I fought their fighters before.
This got heated up big time now. Tomorrow at the fight in round 1, is there anything different that you're gonna, not because of this fight?
Not at all, because I'm not the one that's all nervous. You know, Connor's trying to convince himself I'm scared, but I've been acting the same way the whole time. I'm acting the same way now that I've acted before all my big fights. I told before all my fights. I train hard before all my fights. This kid the time is coming for him. It's over for him, and you can see it in his face. He's so nervous. He's so amped up. He didn't know what to do. He had to show me. You know, he didn't know what else to do. I mean, he's a ball of fire right now, and he's consuming himself. He's not going to get any sleep tonight. I promise you.
Is there anything you're gonna do in round 1 if he comes out? What do you think you're gonna?
I'm gonna start to beat his ass from round 1.
From round 1?
It's all going to work against him, believe me. It's all going to work against
You gotta see.
him. When he's in there with
Sit
him
back and
tomorrow,
relax and enjoy the show. Because tomorrow night, I'm going to kick this guy's ass all over the place, man. He's going to catch a beating that he will never forget as long as he's alive. Trust me.
Good luck tomorrow, man.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.